Hello, everyone, and welcome to Car Takes with
Deborah
and Joel.
A funny thing happened on the way to Love, Loss, and What I Wore.
Yes, they canceled that show. So we had been meaning to see Hitman, Richard Linklater's new film.
Or as we call it, John Rayleigh's
new film. And so we just said, well, since we can't see the show, we'll go see the movie. And I'm so glad we did.
Oh my
because
gosh.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Anybody who's familiar with Richard Linklater's output knows what a brilliant filmmaker he is and writer. And he co-wrote this with the male star,
Glen
Powell. And it's such a brilliantly constructed mystery.
We kept saying that it reminds us of Alfred Hitchcock. It reminds us of Strangers on a Train,
Body
Double
Heat.
Indemnity,
Yes,
Body Heat. We kept thinking there were so many twists that, and we were whispering to ourselves, "Oh, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen." We were always wrong.
Never quite there.
But it just engages you so much, and it's based on a true story.
Right.
And they show you the real guy at the end, who's a fake hitman.
Right.
But he works with the New Orleans Police Department.
We're not going to tell you too much because
no.
it's one of those you have to experience.
Yeah. Because we're like, oh.
Yeah. But it's so well done.
Oh my God.
And,
so well acted.
Yes.
So well.
I mean, this cast, Glen Powell and the young woman who played the lead.
Adria Arjona.
Oh, she's a
gorgeous.
wonderful actor, but absolutely gorgeous. I was saying it was like if Selma Hayek and I said it during this.
I know.
Yes.
If they had a baby.
Yes.
Yeah, it would look like this woman. Yeah.
The Pedro Almodar's muse. Whatever. Anyway. Not that you care.
Not that you care.
But and the chemistry between the two of them is really off the charts.
Very sexy.
Yeah, very sexy.
Yeah.
And it's just so Glen Powell, I swear to God, I'm not one to say, Oscar nomination, because I don't think you should judge things by what's going to get awards. But if there's justice in the world, and I'm not going to tell you why, but I think there's a very obvious reason why this man deserves this kind of recognition. And I think Rick deserves it for a screenplay too, because I mean, it's just, and
he
direction.
Calls him Rick because he knows him. But we're speaking of Richard Linklater.
I went to high school with Rick, and oh my God, just so great.
And it was just so fun to see John Rayleigh, our friend, in a fabulous scene in a courtroom.
I was expecting, I've got to tell you, I was not expecting that substantial a moment. I thought it was going to be, a line or two, but you had a proper scene and you did it so well.
Yeah. It was certainly it's what you do.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was very believable. It's like, this man should be a lawyer. And he is. So good. Yeah. And I mean, the whole film is wonderful.
Highly recommend.
Who are the two cop?
Austin Emilio and Retta, who I love. Retta. She was in that TV show, that comedy. She's really good at she's good at everything.
Oh, yeah.
I just love her.
But I mean, it's beautifully cast from top to bottom, and just so entertaining. This, I read somewhere today, it was being called the best film of the year so far, and I can't think of anything I've liked better. And I think this is gonna stay as a strong contender through the rest of the year.
It's kind of a you don't know where it's going if you don't know the story, except that he's this, undercover hitman.
But he's also, but during the day, he is a professor
at a New York.
Yes,
New Orleans
and he teaches psychology and oh my God. So he's this brilliant brain that understands human psychology. So he's, never mind.
So he's the perfect, well, no, because that's not a spoiler to say that he works with the police department because what they're saying is there's never a hitman is not a real thing.
Right.
So if you're thinking of hiring a hitman, don't. because it's a setup. You will be caught.
Right, exactly.
So it's the psychology of that.
Yeah.
So he goes out and he catches the people who are trying to hire someone to
But there's
their...
all sorts, I mean, there's
Oh my
scenes
God.
of him as the professor
Yeah.
that he has some, particularly that last
Oh, for the
monologue.
final?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just, it's very insightful and brilliant. Just,
I agree.
I mean, it says so much about, you know, who we are as people and what we need to do. I was sitting there thinking, yeah, I need to embrace this idea of just choose who I want to be and then be that, because
It wasn't that a quote from some famous, be
well,
careful who you choose, who you pretend to be.
Yeah.
That's who you will wind up being.
Well, right.
That's not the quote. But
They do a more positive turn on the same idea. But so great. So don't miss this film. It's in the theater, and to see it on the big screen, it's like, go to the theater, folks. Go to the movie theater, go to the live theater, get out of your houses and go out and be with people. And subscribe to our channel.
Oh, we haven't said that.
We haven't said that in a long time.
Yeah.
So please
get
subscribe.
your friends to subscribe.
Yes.
Richard Linklater, you should subscribe.
You should subscribe.
Because why not?
Just out of class loyalty.
There you go.
Even though you left before we were seniors, you know, we don't hold that too much against you because you've done very well.
Okay, it's getting hot in here.
Thank you.
Take off all your clothes.
Let's not do that.
There used to be a time when people would want me to do that.
Yeah. Would I have ever?
No.
Probably not. No. Although you did show me, never mind.
I showed everybody. You did.
You did. I was not a rare case.
No.
So anyway, that's... We've been at this on a very strange,
because it was sexy, so we're thinking it's sexy.
We were trying
stuff.
anyway. Yeah. But Hitman, it's in the theaters right now. Don't miss it. Congratulations, Rick. John Rayleigh. So delightful. So proud for you.
Yeah.
Go see this film, folks, and we'll be seeing you guys, who knows? Who knows when. But sometime. We're a mystery. We are. Wrapped in an enigma. I can't. An enigma. I can't say that. I can't speak. So there it is. We will see you guys later. Bye. Bye-bye. Still a thing. Because it's going to be my signature. Yeah. Let's work on that.